I cloned Ali Abdaal's personal portfolio website just for learning and just to give you an idea that how you can actually create any sort of design. How I cloned that website and who is Ali Abdaal. Ali Abdaal is actually a famous YouTuber with approximately 6 million subscribers now, and I really like his portfolio website because it's really nice. It has all these nice unique colors and it has like a really nice sections in there. So this website, you can actually get the source code of this clone that I have created on GitHub. You can just like find that link to GitHub in description. And Ali, if you are listening, bro, please do not sue me because this is just for the learning purpose and I'm just like building this for my community. What you will find, because I'm recording this section of the video at the end after I cloned that website, so this is what you'll find. You can see like I have cloned the entire header section and hero section as it is. You can see like the hero section and the text is kind of similar. All other sections of his website I have like tried to clone. There are some errors, like there are some like missing images like this image. So there was like, because the videos was getting longer, so I just like kind of did not bother creating those images. But yeah, this is what you will get. The source code that you'll get from GitHub is something like exactly this is that source code. So this is what you should expect at the end of this video. So if you really want to like follow this video along and watch that entire video, just like then this is what we'll end up with by the end of this video. If you don't want to watch this video completely, you just want to like clone this repository from GitHub, just go to GitHub, clone this repository, and you can just like have this code completely for you, and then you can just simply customize and then create it for yourself without any sort of like too much work. You can just like add your own images, add your own personal photos. One thing that I want to mention, I didn't added any links to these pages, these header section items, so you can add links yourself. And so yeah, this is what you'll end up with by the end of this video. I warn you, this video will get a bit boring in middle, but what you learn is actually the entire procedure and step-by-step process to clone any website from anywhere. So this is what this tutorial is all about. If you have any further questions, please just to let me know. And if you haven't subscribed my YouTube channel, please do, because right now we are at around 2800 subscribers and my goal is to reach 10,000 subscribers by the end of this year. We have only 28 days left for that. Please help me to reach 10,000 subscribers before the end of this year. Alright, first thing first, we need to review his website, and I need to just like go by each section and try to understand the entire structure of his website and the kind of entire design and look and feel of his website. So you can see like this is the hero section. This entire section, I consider this like this entire section is a hero section. Most of the times hero section fits in your like in your screen when you open a website. So whenever like you see the first section, that's actually your hero section of your website. So this is the hero section, and in this hero section there is like this picture of him, and then there is like a short introduction of him with kind of a heading, and then there is like this description, and then there is this lead collection kind of section, and then there is this publications where he's featured in, and then there is this I think these are the services that he offer, and then there is this more personal section. So services section is very simple. There are like these 5 different boxes, and then in his personal introduction section he has provided more about his life. And this entire section, if you see, it's one image. So this entire section is one image, so that actually simplify things more for us. And this is just like simple text, and then there are these 3 buttons, then there is this, and then like kind of yeah, so then there is this section, then there is this like kind of the later section of his website, and then there is these links for other websites, and then there's a footer section. So I kind of like now understand, and I'm just like trying to absorb it properly, so I understand what we are actually going to build. We will strictly follow the color combination because I really like the color combination. I really like the simplicity of this website. So I think this is a perfect option for you to like create a portfolio just like this. So alright, so first thing first that we need to do after we have now reviewed our this website, so next thing that we need to do is actually just kind of like take this as a reference, and I think the best option to like take this as a reference is take the picture of this entire website and then use AI like ChatGPT to then explain more about this website. So what I'll do, I'll use something like this a Chrome extension is called Go Full Page. So if you just go to Chrome Web Store or just like look for Go Full Page Chrome extension, just look for this on Google, Go Full Page Chrome extension, and then just you will find this extension, and then just click on add to Chrome, and then you'll just find this extension is installed on your Google Chrome. So next thing is once you have this extension here, this is the icon. Simply just click on this icon and it will just take the screenshot of this entire website. So we just need to like take screenshot of this entire website. It should be like one image of this entire website. One thing that I'll notice, that I just like to check is what is the like resolution. So resolution right now is 1920 by 8863, which is too long right now. So I'll just try to reduce this to 8000, because the problem is ChatGPT actually don't take like don't process an image longer than 8000. So so the height of this image is actually 8000. We don't need that, so I reduce it to 8000 only. So now the footer section is cancelled, but I mean we can just like, sorry, footer section is cropped, but we can actually add footer section later at the end. So right now we got this. First thing first that we'll do, we can just go to this is called copycoder.ai. Just go to copycoder.ai. So just go to this website, copycoder.ai. So what this does actually, this copycoder.ai thing just like you add a screenshot in here in copycoder.ai, and then it actually converts that screenshot into kind of a description of that page. We can use that simply using we can do that simply by using ChatGPT, but copycoder.ai actually creates more brief and you can say detailed kind of description about your screenshot. So I'll just try to sign in. I'll add my email address, my personal one. All right, so I'll just send verification code. Let me just simply come on. So now it's verified. Next thing that I need to do is simply just click on that and then copy this image that I just generated, and then I can choose it as a web application, then generate prompts. So I'll simply just do that, and it will just create a prompt for me for this entire design. So once I do that, I will then I'll just go to ChatGPT and then create a more detailed kind of. So it has now just not only created the entire like description about the image, but like the page structure as well. So generate page structure, we can simply just do that once again. This is the step 2, and the next thing that we can do is like we can just open it in V0. What I'll do, I'll just open ChatGPT now and then give this image to ChatGPT, and then I'll say I am creating a clone of, or you can say I am replicating this website. Hold on, let me just, rather than using my keyboard, let me just use this Windows plus H. Please create a detailed prompt for this design. This landing page contains different sections. Please create a detailed prompt about each section. Please add description about design, content, text, and overall style of this attached image. All right. Now So what it will do, it will just like create a detailed description of this entire image. So we can actually then compare that with what copy coder has created. So copy coder actually does the same thing that it has done, but copy coder actually does it more specific, and ChatGPT is more like more descriptive when it comes to like color combination and all of that. So copy code is also helpful, but so this all these actually steps are necessary to follow before starting the actual actual development. So it is now creating all of that. So what I will do, I'll just copy this, so and then like put that into my project. So let's just create an empty Next.js project. So let's just open Cursor. If you're not aware of what Cursor is simply, it's a AI code editor. You can simply download it from Google. Just go to cursor.com, and then you download it either for Windows or Mac, wherever you are using it. So you can simply just download it, and then you can simply just open this like cursor in here, and then click on open folder. Next thing that you need to do is just go to your directory. So let's suppose we are in here. We'll just go to development. I'll just choose any directory, and then I'll just name it as Ali Abdaal, and that's it. I'll just name directory of this website, and then next thing is we need to create an empty Next.js project. So what I'll do, I'll simply just go to this Next.js website. This is Next.js documentation, nextjs.org/docs, and then just copy this prompt from Next.js website. Simply just copy this prompt and then give this prompt to this terminal. So what this does, this will just create an empty Next.js project, the latest version of Next.js, which is Next.js 15. So if you're not aware of what Next.js is, you can simply just go to my YouTube channel and then like just watch a basic introduction video from my YouTube channel. So if you don't know anything about Next.js, just simply go to like my YouTube channel, and then hold on, let me just yeah, you can just like go to my YouTube channel, then get it, watch everything from there. But let's just set up. So it will be Ali Abdaal. Simply just go there. Next. Okay, cool. So just choose everything by default, and let me just open this in my incognito. So by the time it is installing that Next.js project, so simply just go to my YouTube channel, just go there. In this video you are, and then in here you can find inside playlist, you can find there is a whole series about Next.js. So where is that? This is the entire series about Next.js.
Did you know that you could be...
You can find like all of these tutorials, and other than that, if you need any other like further guideline about creating projects, so there's, if you're there's this series as well. So you can just like watch this entire series, and you can get better idea about what Next.js is, what Next.js is, and then how you can create projects inside that. So once we are here, let's just, this is the directory that it has created. This one prompt has created this directory. So again, I'm just going like in more details because this video is going to be like more beginner friendly, so you can just follow along, and then create the exact thing that I'm trying to create. So if you're following this tutorial step by step, that's why I'm just like going into like minor details, so you don't get confused anywhere in middle. So what I'll do, I'll just open this root directory into my folder, into my project. Why I'm doing that, the reason is because if I just keep this right now, this when I use Cursor AI, so Cursor AI might consider this parent directory as the root directory of my project. This Cursor actually makes that mistake sometimes, so that's why, to avoid any sort of like conflict, I'm just doing that. And then I'll just choose my root directory as the main directory of my project. So now we are inside our root directory. So next thing that we can do, we can simply just like create let's just start creating this project. And then what we need to do, simply just go to ChatGPT, and the description that ChatGPT has created, you can just review that. And then the other description that copy coder created, you can then like review that as well. So can either like, okay, let's just try with this. Let's just try with this as it is. Let's just copy this description from here, please. Okay, let me just use my am replicating this website. Please see the attached screenshot and the detailed description about design and content of this website. Alright, so what we'll do, we'll just attach that screenshot in here. So where that screenshot is, I'll just drag and drop in here, and then next thing that I'll do, I'll simply just paste that description that we got from copy coder, and let's just start with let's just give everything to cursor, and then let's see what cursor does. So all right, so cursor will actually just create a very basic generic page, and then we'll customize it from there onwards. So let me just switch to this interface, so you can actually see better. You can see my screen, the full screen experience, rather than like me covering the half of the screen. So all right, so would you like me to continue the implementation of other components? Hero section, server script. Okay, all right, that's fine. Okay, cool. So let's just see. Cursor has actually done the first bit of coding. So there are some errors that we are facing in page.tsx, header, and then button. So what I'll do, I'll just copy these errors, paste in here in cursor. I'll just copy paste all of these errors in cursor, because we have just received these errors while cursor created. And then one thing that I forgot to do is actually select this agent option. So agent actually automatically write code for me, add everything for me, and I don't need to do anything. So let's just click submit, and now it will just find all of these errors, fix all of these errors one by one, make any necessary changings. I am not going to do anything, and then this cursor AI agent is actually going to do each and everything for me to fix these errors. So that's very handy. So I mean, creating websites and creating softwares has never been easier before. So yeah, it's very easy now. All right, so apparently it's creating like all of these components separately. So there is a newsletter component, then there is this component, then there is a service script component, then there is this component. So it is just creating like all of these components one by one. Okay, so then now it has asked us to run this command. So I'll just go to terminal section. I'll just run this here, and then it will now run everything for us. All right, okay, fine. So now total number of errors left are 6. Would you like me to help with anything specific? We are having these errors. I'll just copy this one as well, and then let's just see how it fixes these errors. So initially there were 7 errors, now there are 6 errors. So it's just trying to fix these errors. Now let's create the hero component. So to fix these errors, it is just like creating new components, because I think it is referring all of these components inside page.tsx. So by the way, the landing page of a website is usually this inside source. There is a app, and then inside app there is page.tsx. So that's where we create then separate components, then we refer to import all of those components inside our main page.tsx. So if you don't understand anything about Next.js, you can watch my Next.js beginner friendly tutorial series. That's very handy when it comes to learning the basics. All right, so still we are unable to resolve most of these errors. It is asking us to run this another command. What I'll do, I'll simply just run this command, and let's just see if we still face, so our errors are still there. I'm not sure why it is still giving all these errors. So errors are actually in page.tsx and then button.tsx. So I'll just copy paste it again. These are the same 6 errors. we are still having these errors. All right. tsconfig.json, so it will actually, I think, update tsconfig.json, and then has it, okay, perfect, it has resolved these errors. Perfect, cool, that's awesome. It is now actually installing this package as well. So I think everything's done now, and let's verify the directory structure. Let's check the features directory. So it is now automatically checking our directory structure as well if there was anything wrong there, but I think it was fine. So that's awesome. npm run build, and now we'll just create a basic like we will just like try to, okay, no, let's run the build, npm run build. All right, so now it is, now we are just like trying to run our project, create a build of our project, and then test our home page that we just created. So so creating build can actually take some time. So all right, fail to complete, okay, can be escaped, okay, fine. Let's ensure yes lint, okay, fine. During creation of build, it just like faced some error. So let's just try to run it, npm run dev, and then let's just try to like simply run it and see if you're facing any error while running it directly. So I think it worked fine. Slow file system detected. Okay, if you have any antivirus enabled. I don't have any antivirus enabled. Okay, it is just going to open this website locally, and then we'll see. Okay, so this is how it is looking like. This is nothing close to what we want to create, so we need to make a lot more changings. But yeah, I mean, it has just created a very basic structure of our website. So what we need to do now, so this is what we need to have. We just need to like have the basic structure of our website. So what we need to do now is actually go through the entire website one by one, copy each section, and then create, like replicate that each section, and then go by with that section one by one. So all right, let me just see, it has now create, now build is successfully run. Okay, npm run f, cool, perfect. So since like the build is now created, all of the initial errors are removed. So now what we need to do, we now need to like replicate, like copy each and every section, and then ask it to replicate each and every section. So I'll just copy this like this. So my process is actually we go one by one. Let me just copy it from here and then paste it inside there. Please see the attached screenshot. This is the hero section of our website. I want to replicate this as it is. Please create the structure, design, font, each and everything as it is. Please don't miss anything. Let's just create this hero section as it is. Also make sure you create this hero section inside this container box with a main white background. So now it should like just create this hero section as it is. Then we'll just create like this header with the plain background. All right, so it's now, it has now like edited the hero component. So now we need to add some images. So what I'll do in my, so in here, now we need to add profile image. Let's create a public directory for the images. So it has now created a public directory. Inside public directory, we need to add some images inside the public directory. So it has, I think, now created a very basic, sorry, I mean, we need to add, it hasn't told us what should be the name of the titles of our image files. So this is the app directory. This, okay, cool. Hero section is set up with the exact layout. Okay, let's just try to run npm run dev. I'll just run it. Let's see if we can like achieve it even a tiny bit. Okay, cool, perfect. Okay, I'm happy with that. I mean, I'll now start adding stuff into that. Okay, so this is now you can say somehow comparison we can make, but okay, let's just add this image. Let me just download this image as it is. I'll just create a new folder inside here. I'll name this folder as Ali Abdaal. I'll just name this as it is, and then this file is actually in a WebP format. So I'll just convert this WebP into PNG. Just go to Google, WebP to PNG. Just go to Google, type this WebP to PNG, and because we'll need to add this file into PNG format for better quality. So I just converted that into PNG, and then now let me just move this into my folder, and then I remove WebP. Sorry. Cool, perfect. So here it is. So we got this. Right. Now what we need to do, we need to just drag that inside our public directory. So this is our public directory. We need to just drag that file in here into our public directory. So let me just go there, drag this file inside our public directory. This is called hero-ali.png. Sorry. Okay, so in hero section there is an image. I have provided that image inside the public folder. Image is called hero-ali.png. Please add that image to our hero section. I'll just correct my prompt. hero-ali.png, please. To our hero section. All right, so let's just see if now it automatically assigns this to hero section. So let's just like try to make our hero section perfect as it is, and then we'll like clone next of the sections one by one. I know video will be long, so but that's fine. We need to like make it as perfectly as possible. All right, so here it is. It has now added this section here. I think it has now added a background to that. Let me just see the original image. The original image doesn't have a background. Please see the attached image. This is how our hero section is looking like. I need to make some changings in that. Please remove the color behind Ali image. Also, please make the background white color of the hero section full screen. Remove the color behind ali-hero.png image. So this is our image name. So let's just see if it now changings makes some these changings, like this yellow section. It should remove this yellow color and then make this white color full screen. All right. Let me just accept all of these changings. And now, okay. Oh my goodness! It has now changed that. It has added white into this hero background and then added other color into the other background. Okay, now we don't need that. Okay. Let me just copy paste that in here directly. You have made a mistake. You have added white color on background of hero section. White color is the background of the entire website actually, and the other color is the background of hero section. Please change that. Let's see if it understands what we are trying to say. If you have website, right, looking at the screenshot, the entire website has a white background. It has a light cream. Okay, yeah, exactly. Let me fix the hero component, reflect this correctly. Okay, cool. So now apparently it is going to fix the hero section. So yeah, I mean, main purpose is actually to tell you the entire process, how I replicate designs. It's just like to and fro. I mean, you just like keep making changings again and again. So I know it's a bit boring to like do this from scratch. Okay, now it's better. Okay, perfect. Next thing that we need to do is actually make this rounded. So let me just take a screenshot of his main website. First, let's just create our like header section. Let me just copy paste this. Please see the attached image. This is the header section. Please copy the header section as it is. Make it transparent as you see in the attached image. Make the color of that button as it is. Alright, so let's just try to create header as it is. So now it should just create like update the header component. So now it is like just updating this header component, and trying to make that button color as it is. So that should be fine. Sorry, I'm just like checking video recording again and again, so it shouldn't stop in middle due to some reason. So okay, so it has now updated that. It is now going to create a button component. Let's update the button component to allow for the custom design. Okay, perfect. That's fine. That's fine. I'll just keep accepting all of these changes that it has made, and it should be fine. All right. Would you like me to make adjustment to match the design more closely? Okay, so now it has made this header section. Let's just copy, I think because there is no image of the logo, so let's just add that as well. And let me just go there. Let me just go to Ali's website, download the logo, and let me just go to there. Let's just convert that file. Do we even need to convert? I mean, let's just copy this file as it is inside our cursor public folder. So let me just drag and drop there. Please add the following logo in the header section. I have added the logo file in public folder. The file name is alright, so now it will just add this into here. So now we can just like have that. That's perfect. Okay, let's just refresh. Okay, perfect. This is what we got. So far so good. It's awesome. I mean, look at the look at the original one, and then look at our reference. That's cool. That's really cool. I mean, I'm impressed. Okay, now next thing that we need to do is actually cover this cream, like cover the header section with a cream color, and then next step would be to then add this section in there. So first thing first, let's just let me just copy the color code of this section. If you want to copy this color code, you can just have this Chrome extension which is called Colorzilla. So let me just click on that, click on image picker. I copied the color code. Let me just go back to cursor. The color of header and hero section is same. The background color of header and hero section is same. Please add the header section into the same color area. The color code is alright, so let's see if it has now understood our section. Same background color as area to wrap them both in a container. Okay, cool. So now it's just going to add this both of these sections into container. Let me just add the hero section to remove its background since it is now handled by the parent header parent container. Okay, fine. So it has now created one container, and then it is going to add header in there, and then the hero section in there. So there are 6 errors right now. Let me just click on accept. All errors are removed. Okay, perfect. Now both header and hero section share the same. Okay, perfect. Would like me to make adjustment. Okay, let's just see. Yeah, that's good, but I need it to like be like this. So let's just copy this. Please see the attached screenshot. This is how it is looking like. I want the cream color to be a container with the rounded edges, and then this cream color should have a background which is the overall background, which is white. So we need to just like have achieve the exact look with the rounded corners and everything. I understand you want white background for the entire page. Okay, that's fine. All right, it has just made these changings. Now let's update the header component to remove unnecessary padding since it is now contained. All right. Then we'll just like, as soon as we finish this, then we'll just like move to the next section. I know video is getting longer, but it's just to like give you a hands-on brief training so you can actually understand how we can replicate any design, any website, how we like just use ChatGPT as our actual you can say kind of our developer. Let's suppose, imagine if I had a full stack developer, and then like we use just Cursor AI as our full stack developer who does all of this for us. All right, let me just, okay, perfect. It's perfect now. Perfectly fine. This is exactly what I wanted. That's awesome. This is just awesome. All right, so let me just go back, go here, and then add this section in there. So let's just go there. Let me just copy it as it is. Let's create the next section. Please see the attached image. I want you to replicate this section as it is under the hero section. Please add each and every single element. Please follow the exact same font style. And please wrap this section in a container. All right, so now it should just create the next section, which is newsletter subscription section. So I will help you create the newsletter subscription section with all of the elements exactly as shown in the image. Let's create a new component for this section. So it is now like just creating a new component, and then it will just add, apparently it should add underneath this. So that's nice. It has added this. So I think initially the prompt that we copied from copy coder, so that might have told it to like add this kind of circular thing, but it has now added that. Those details we can add later. That's fine. I mean, those minor details we can add later. So that's not a problem. Our main aim is to like follow the like copy the design first of all, and then any minor details we can just add later. That's not a problem. So all right, it has just created that. It has created these svg files as it is. Would you like me to create? Okay, fine. So it has now created an initial version. Let's just see. Let's just check. Not really. Subscribe to live notes. Okay, let's just see how. Let me just open this file in here directly, so we don't have to like go back and forth. Okay, so this is how original has, and this is how it has created. Original one have something like this, and this one has something like this. So it actually, I think, tried to create this this thing, and that it failed in that miserably. So I think let's just ask it to first of all just copy this again and again. Please see the attached screenshot. There is a subscription section. Please see the attached screenshot. This is how it is looking like. This is not exactly as we have our reference. Okay, now let's give it the second screenshot, which is this one. Let's just take the screenshot of this entire thing so it understands that there's a white background and then there is a cream color background. So now please look at the second screenshot. The second screenshot is the original reference from the website that we are replicating. Look at that screenshot. It has this subscription section inside that same cream colored box, which is covering the hero section. Please make it exactly as it is. Also, please make our email entering section with subscribe button exactly as it is shown in the second screenshot. So let's just try to like be as dumb as we can as a human and try to explain in our natural language. Inside the same cream colored container. Okay, yeah, so it understood apparently, so that's fine. Now let's separate the subscription component to match the design exactly. Okay, cool. All right. All right, okay, cool, fine, this is good. And let's just try to okay, so now it has created this. All it needs right now is just a little bit fixing of this section, and then I think it needs an image with that. We can just take a screenshot, something like this. I can just copy it from here. I can add it. I mean, this is very bad way of doing it, but I'll just add it into my paste image.png. Let's just call it subscribe or email icon.png. In this subscription section, we are missing few images. One image is that email image. I have added that image inside our public folder. The name of image is please add this image. Let's just try to add that. I think it got confused about this image. What's wrong? Let's just cancel the generation. Try it again. Let's see if it does. I think it didn't understand what I'm saying. I'll update the newsletter. Okay, newsletter. Okay, cool. To include the email icon image in the subscription section. Okay, it will just do that. Just taking a bit of time. "47 minutes recording Come on, be quick, be quick. All right, this is where is this our website? That image is still not added here. These images also have to be added. Let me just go to avatars, paste that. Let me just go to this section, paste that. I think this is just one logo, so we can just paste that one by one. Okay, cool, fine. All right, so please see the attached image. The image is from the reference website. This reference website has these few images in this subscription section. There is an avatars image for review. I have added that image into my public folder. Name of that file is avatars.png. Okay, let me just convert that file into PNG. So I'll just come here, I'll just click on that, I'll just convert that avatars.png .webp to PNG. So I'll just download that file and avatars.png. I'll just drag it directly into my public folder, avatars.png. I know it's very like inefficient way of doing things, but yeah, I mean it works. I mean, if you don't want to do coding directly, so this is the alternative for non-coders. So yeah, all right. Let's just like implement that. If it does that, if it does catch that, that's great. Otherwise, we'll have to think about something else. Next sections that we'll create, I'll just like replicate it as it is. We won't worry about adding images because you got the idea how we can like add images. So next sections we just like replicate as it is, whatever design it will create. My whole idea was actually to give you like kind of a demo how we can actually create all of these sections in there. So because video is getting longer, I know you might get bored. So that's why I'm just like trying to make it like quickly. So because you get the main idea. So now, all right, okay, cool, perfect. Let me just review our website. So we got this. Okay, this section is covered now. All we need to do is now just like remove maybe this on our website. Please see that as screenshot. This is our website currently. There is a missing image on this subscription section. This image is email icon.png. Please add this image. All right, cool. So even if we can directly do that, but I'm just like trying to be as dumb as I can. So just to give you an idea, that I know most of you don't know how to write code and don't want to know how to write code. So that's why we just like trying to use AI in a way that we can just like create any sort of design using AI without writing a single line of code, because that's the promise. So yeah, why not? All right, so cool. Let me just accept that. All right, okay. Change the source icon from paper plane .svg to email icon .png. Change the span. Okay, cool, perfect. So let's just refresh it. That paper plane is added. We just need to maybe increase the size a little bit. That email icon is looking very small. Please see the attached screenshot. I have marked it red. Red. Please just increase its size. Let's just see if it increases its size, and the next step would be we'll just increase, like we'll just like try to replicate it. That is, so this subscribe icon, and then I think next step would be to create the next sections. Perfect. We'll also have to assign the one of this image. It is just not going to update that. Increase the size. We could do it ourselves inside our newsletter subscription section, but that's fine. It is now going to just increase the width and height of this section. So I think we'll just like go again. Perfect. Awesome. Now this is looking like as it is. We can actually subscribe to and live notes like this. So let's just like create that. We have to be as precise as we can be. So so please see the attached screenshot. The subscribe to live notes text should be exactly as in the screenshot. That subscribe to live notes section should be exactly as in the screenshot. What's wrong? Subscribe to live notes section should be exactly as shown in the screenshot. One is Alright, now it will just update that. Next step, I think we can just like move to this section. I know you know, I mean how we can add like this images to this section. So next we'll just like create this section simply. We'll try to like use these as icons, so we won't have to like assign the images one by one, step by step, because images actually are the things that take more time. Okay, cool, that's fine. All right, so let's just refresh that. Subscribe to and then live notes. So now this plain thing is actually covering that. Please see that as screenshot. the email icon, image is covering subscribe to live notes text. All right, so let's just try to like fix that, and then adjust position of email icon. Perfect. All right, cool. So as soon as it does that, we just like move to next section. All right, okay, so let me just take screenshot of this next section. I think this is, here it is. All right, so this is how this section looks like. What I can do to keep things simple and easy, I'll just crop that section from here. So I'll just crop this section, the entire section from here, as something like this and something like this. All right, good. So I'll just save it as a copy, and let me just save it as a copy. All right, cool. So it might have made the changings, and then let's just go there, refresh it. Email section is moved very far away from there. I think it has no idea about the basics of design. All right. Email section, sorry. Email icon is moved far away now. Please adjust its position. So we just need to adjust its position, and then I think we are good to go to the next section. So I think video is getting too long right now. It's for 1 hour, approximately 1 hour. So we just need to like speed up the entire process and then create the rest of the sections. Let's just create the next section, and then we just like speed up the entire process to save time. So all right, okay, cool. Let's just go to the next section. Okay, it hasn't fixed the position, but that's fine. Okay, we understand that. So we'll just, once you are creating that, so you can just ask AI to like create the next like fix the positioning. That's fine. Also, you'll get this code on GitHub, so I'll just share that code on GitHub, and you can just like download it and try to like replicate it yourself. So that's fine. Okay. Okay, fine. Next thing is we just add the next section. Let me just open my cursor composer, and then I'll just go there. I'll go to this section. I drop it here. Now let's create the next section. Please see the attached screenshot. This section should look exactly like you are seeing this attached screenshot. Don't miss anything. Replicate the colors, replicate the text, font style. Each and everything should be exactly same. All right, so next section now I can help. Okay, perfect. Show these cards and styling exactly as shown in the screenshot. Okay, cool, perfect. Right. After that, we'll move towards next section, which is this section where it's saying I am an Ali Abdaal. So we'll just add this image. Let me just copy this image and give it here. I will just convert that image to PNG with that WebP to PNG. So what I'll do, I'll simply just go there again, remove that file, WebP to PNG. I'll just click on that. Ali Abdaal about where that section is, this one, Ali Abdaal. Okay, cool. I'll just click on convert. I'll just download this. So this is just image for next section. So let me just download that, drag it into my public folder. drop it there. Perfect. Cool. Awesome. Download. Awesome. Okay, let me just make refresh that to see if it has made. Yes, it has made a very bad design. Come on. It's a very bad design. It's a really bad design. Okay, cool. We just need to show it what it has created. The design that you have created is very basic and is nothing similar to what we wanted. Please review it and please change it as per our reference. Alright, so it should be able to now change it as it is. It is just creating these SVG files, I think, because it is asking us to like. So it is just like creating the sample SVG files. So yeah, it has improved this section now. We just need to then add these SVG image files. You can add that if you want. But yeah, I mean, it has just like improved that design, enhanced that design better. As I mean, still it's not anywhere similar to this design, but it is something at least. So this is what we have got right now. It has created like added these basic images, but I mean, yeah, not very happy, but we'll get back to it later on, I think, if we'll have enough time in video. Otherwise we'll just carry on and create the next section, which is, let me just take screenshot of that particular section. Let me just copy name of this image, which is here. Now let's create the next section. The name of this section now let's create the next section. Please replicate the design of this section as it is. There is an image in this section. I have added that image into public folder. The name of that image is, alright, so you have now given this name. So by the way, you can just create these images, like edit these images into your into Photoshop. So we can just like create any images or use stock images maybe if you want to use, and then replace these images with the stock images. So yeah. All right, let me just refresh. It hasn't given that image to, it hasn't assigned that image. You haven't assigned this image in this section. Please use this image from public folder in this section. Yeah, it was actually trying to add a .jpg extension, but our code has .png extension, so that's why I think it didn't catch that image. All right, cool. It has made that changed from jpg to png, and now it should be fine. Perfect. Okay, so it has now added this image. That's perfect. What I am not happy about is actually this text. So what I can do, please see the attached image. This is the original reference. Our text in this section should look exactly as the reference. Let's just refresh that again. We need to change text color. Please change text color of this text to black. Or so that text color is black. Still, it's not. Please make the font of this text thinner. All right, next we can just move to this section, and then we'll just add, again in this section I think we'll have to add these this section. It's a cursor of YouTube video links. We can provide it one image, and then it can just add that image. Okay, fine, acceptable. Next thing that we need to do is actually try to add this cursor. Now let's create the next section. This section is a cursor of his YouTube videos. Please create this section as it is. Cursor of his YouTube videos. Please create this section as it is. Alright, again it will ask for those like YouTube video images. So let me just create one PNG, then we can just add that one PNG into all of those images. Let me just download that. Okay, still generating. Alright, there is some issue, it's not creating, it's taking some time. Let me just cancel the generation. Click on accept once again. It's cancelled, 21 files changed. Okay, let's see if it has created this section. It hasn't. Alright, no, it has created. Apparently we had this error. Okay, so I think it created a string, and all right, that error is removed. Perfect. And we get this cursor again. You know that how to like add images, so you can just like add those images. Let's just to make it look good. In this section, please assign this image to all of the images. All right, so sorry guys, I'm just tired. I just want to uh, finish it as soon as possible, and so I can sleep. It's 4:12 a.m. in morning, so I need to just update everything and then go to sleep. All right, has just created that. Perfect, awesome. It's a nice design. You can just update the color. Change the color of this text to black. All right, next section is actually just this section, I think. And then what we can do, we can just add this section. I think we have created this section already, so we don't need to do that. We'll just create a footer. So next section we'll just create this section, and then we'll just create footer. All right, so I mean, you know how to create all of these sections now, so you can do it yourself better, I believe. Next, let's create this section. Please copy the exact design as it is. Okay, let me just do one thing. Let me just add this image. Where is that? Add this image into here. Convert. I have provided the mobile image used in this section. The name of this image file is alright guys, next section will be the last section. So after that you can simply just deploy it. There is a separate video for deployment. You can just go to my YouTube channel and look for the deployment video. I'll leave the detail of that video in description, so you can just deploy this directly onto Versal server. So that's very easy. I have created that separate video for you. So alright, so I'll just go there, refresh, and we got this section. That's amazing. We just need to add these icons. So we can just how to add these icons. So perfect. All right, next section is footer section. So let's just create this footer. Now let's create this footer section. Please replicate it as it is. Now let's create this footer section. Please replicate it as it is. All right, so I think after footer section we are done. And if we just review our design overall, it's still is not perfect, but I mean you can add your images here. You can change the color of this image, but still this is a good for you to like create your portfolio. You can actually easily you can create your portfolio using this design. So I think for me it's the most critical part was actually creating the header section. So it's just that's done perfectly. So all right. Okay, make sure you're having. Let me just replicate, copy paste these two errors in there. All right. I think it should be fine now. All right, it has now created that. Let me just refresh. Awesome. Photo section it has created brilliantly. I mean, any section that doesn't need any image, it has created that brilliantly. Anywhere, wherever like the images are required, it messed up there. But yeah, I mean, it has created that. Everything else brilliantly. I am satisfied with the design that we have got. We just need to add like our own images. I think images part takes more time, so you can just I'll share this code as on GitHub. You can just use that as it is, and then you can just like make changings as you want. But yeah, I mean it's a good starting point for you. If you want me to like make a follow-up video about enhancing this design to more like better design, so you can just let me know in comment section. If you have any further questions, please just do let me know in the comment section. But yeah, I mean this was it for today's video. Please do not forget to subscribe. I see you in next video. Bye bye.